So sometimes it's district, some people call it city streets. Most people on PC call it city streets. People on console obviously call it district.
This is also Strike is not only the only balanced map. I mean, city streets, you either love it or you hate it. Same as Backlot. I mean, it can be a very balanced map, but it can also be a map where a team like Western Wolves can get a 13-0 on another team. I mean, depending on how your threats are going for you, this map can be a nightmare.
I enjoy City Streets. It's not my favourite map out of all the maps within Call of Duty 4, but it is still a pretty good map.
I like it too.
Don't think it's the best map, but certainly it's pretty good.
I am also a city streets lover. I like it too. And we are going into MR12 knife mode. We are going to knife again.
I will actually be jumping off and letting Pansy stream. He's in the lobby actually with the name Lauren. If one of the AA type guys can drag her up.
Oh, that's fun. Well, James, I want to thank you for being my co-caster while Panic was away.
Anytime.
I
enjoyed
your lovely monotone voice. I love it. I love it. But now we are getting some fast-paced action in it. If you think Scatman was fast in talking, wait until you hear Pante. Scatman would be jealous. Can't wait until she gets in here.
Yeah, it's actually in the lobby. One of the AA guys need to move her up here.
Okay. If somebody would be so kind as to get Pansy in this lobby, in this chat. I could do that. If I can, let's see if I can. Yes, I can. Oh. Password on. I cannot get her in here. Why not? Because I do not have server admin anymore.
I'd say just spam the AA team.
What are we doing? What happened? Did I miss the knife? Or not? Ah, yes. There she is.
Didn't take too long.
Hey, you weren't
There she
moving me,
is.
guys.
Pardon?
Hello, Lauren.
Good evening. Like
I said, dear viewers, if you thought Scatman could talk fast, wait until you hear her.
Yeah,
You are
I
getting
can't do horse racing commentary, what can I say?
You are getting absolutely schooled in the art of fast talking when Lauren is on the stream. Good evening, Pansy. Thank you for joining us.
Alright guys, I'll leave you there.
What's
good?
Thank you, James.
Good job.
It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you.
Tell
Well,
me on what's happening, because
I
I
will-
never expect to be on a third map like that.
I will
Tell me
fill you. Well, it's Western Wolves absolutely dominated Crossfire with 13-4. Refuse kind of gave up on that map. And on the second map, they just put in all their power and went Hulk mode and just took Western Wolves to a second overtime, which they won 4-0.
Wow.
So now we are here on the beautiful map of City Streets for the third round of this game.
Awesome. And what a map to see it on now. I've got to tell you guys, I mentioned on the stream that I was doing already today, but Fantasy actually PM'd me before all this happened about 4 hours ago now saying, John, I've just spent an hour on a server working out new routes on this map. So I'm going to tell you guys, yeah, he's back in the game, he's feeling keen, he's feeling ready, and
sick.
he's definitely trying his heart out. You know, Fantasy has always been questioned after, you know, the likes of TCM. How motivated is he? Is he dedicated again? Is he really willing to go the extra mile? I don't know. But it seems as though he is. He's joined this Western Wolf side rather, you know, recently. And he's back into it. And he's, you know, he's found a new route. Apparently it's one that will get him more frags. It's literally quote unquote what he said. So I'm sure we'll be in for a treat. But from your point of view, you saw, you know, the Danish boys really going all out. I believe it was on strike, if I'm not mistaken. How did they do that against one like Western Wolves? What happens there?
Yeah, I'm still there. Somebody was messaging me on Xfire. My apologies.
Oh, you should ignore them because I want to know how the hell Western Wolves lost strike. Tell me now.
I think it was a dedication and a very good teamwork from the Refuse side. There wasn't really a momentum in the whole strike map in the whole game. The biggest difference I have seen, I think, was like one or two rounds, two maybe three, but there wasn't a momentum. And if there was a momentum, it was broken very fast. So yeah. Well, Lauren, if you take it away with the third round.
So I'm just turning my in-game sound down because it is insanely loud. We are following Fantasy in the knife round, I believe, so don't pay too much attention because, well, I don't think City Streets, it matters too much which side you're on. I think it's a very even and quite, you know, balanced map. You know, a lot of teams have their special tactics on certain sides. You know, you had the previous days of Power and their attack on A, and God, you could go back to any team really, but I think it's very even. I think it allows for people to be creative with their strats and, you know, the tactics. We can see Western Wolves getting a slight advantage, let's say, over Refuse running the knife, but I don't think it'll make too much odds. If, you know, if Refuse come into this with a, you know, fresh mind, they've got their hopes up and they're, you know, fully ready to go, I'm sure we'll see a fresh and brilliant game so far.
Well, speaking about what you said earlier about Mark's dedication to the game, I mean, if you said he was like spending an hour or an hour and a half on this map, trying new routes, well, that calls for dedication. I mean,
For sure.
I mean, you don't see me running around on a map all by my lonesome forever alone trying to figure out new routes.
Hey, I've been there, I've done it, I've got the hideous t-shirt, it didn't really help me back in the day. Jeez, I remember watching demos of people like Enrio, what a mistake that was,
I think my boss isn't going to be happy with that comment.
Hey, he loves honesty, honesty is the best quality. I asked him recently what would his favourite superpower be, he said, I was reading mine, so there you go, there's a touch of truth there for you, Enrio. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what your favourite superpower would be. We actually have one person already up there. I'll be diving right into this third map. Just, I can't wait.
Neither can I.
So I'm going to take us away with the picking up with the man who's been really practicing this map, getting his roots down. It's a bit of Fantasy now. Gets flashed in the B alley. Does manage to drop out a name for himself. We can see a very B-heavy push from the Refuse side. Looking in the right direction for all you Danish boys. Guanes with one for himself, shutting down the TCMX power that was Fantasy. Now advantage with Refuse. So let's see what they can do to remain against the Western Wolves. Now the pressure is on. Patrick G's eyes trained on the arch. Not much happening there. Where's the bomb? Bomb is towards B with Ono. Bomb now making his way towards site. Can he manage to take down the SMG, which is, I believe it's Pika. I'm not sure that name is atrocious, but he does manage to get the better of him. Does make his way towards B arch, drops down Champ. And now Ono making all the difference, but is it too little too late? Let's find out. Drops out smoke towards that B bomb and decides, do you know what? I'm gonna go for a push to top street. He can't overly commit because he doesn't want to miss any of these corners because there could be a player. And there he is, and it is Hiffer, and Hiffer cementing the first round in favour to Refuse.
Well, that's a very decent start from the Refuse side. Giving. Let's see. Take it away with. There's some decent action going on at Chubi while he takes down Guana and Pika. Chubi going absolutely mad because he takes down Champ as well, making it 3 kills before getting taken down by Hipper. So 3 on 2, make that 3 on 1 as Myson takes down Hiffer. So it's all on Patrick G.
Explosives planted.
The man with the eagle eye. The scope for Refuse. He is totally boxed in. There is it's going to be very hard for him to get out of there. He gets tagged up very heavily, and again, he's almost dead, and Myson finishes him off with the AK from behind, making it 1-all.
Indeed. So let's pick it up with a man who actually did all the damage in that round. It is Chubi. He did go B and pick up a nice +10 up, but deciding I've done my damage at B. I'm going to chill in spawn. I don't even fancy leaving here. It feels so comfortable. So taking his time around mid, Myson kicking us off in the right direction for you Western Wolves fans, dropping down Champ. Juanes with the reply, Pico one for himself with a nade onto Myson, and here comes the B push, and it's doing just what they need. Pika with another frag, shutting down the man who did all the work towards B last time, and now it's all on the lone Scotsman in that zigzag area. Does have players on the hunt, spots one towards that ocean, drops him down with a fantastic headshot. 3 remain, and 3 too many, as now Refuse looks so comfortable.
There's a lot of +3s going out from Guana. Yeah, there's a lot of tags on. Frost with the first nade on Guana. And Patrick G with a nade on Fantasy, so the XTTM powerhouse is down. He hasn't had much luck, just 1 assist up to now. Pika taking down Myson with the SMG, making it 4 on 3. QB taking revenge for his fallen teammate, taking down Pika. 3 on 3. Oh no, just waltzing into the market saying hello, taking down Patrick with the SMG. QB is on the top street. He has 2 men on either side of him. He takes down Hiffer from behind. And it's all on Guana. Shoutcaster's bug, sorry, it was Champ. And he gets taken down by Ono with the headshot, making it 2-all again.
It seems so. Peeking up with Ono, the man who's been punching these rounds really well with Chubi. I was about to say that Western Wolves just seem to really close out the rounds if they stay alive, even if it's like 2 on 2. They don't drop in massive numbers at the start. They don't overly push things. Speaking up, taking down Froz, the AK legend, and now Ono coming under fire from towards Flower. Here's the scope shot raining out towards him. Does manage to avoid them. With his own. No one dropping from Refuse yet, but let's see if anyone else is getting right in the action. I believe Chubi is amongst it in a arch. There's a player pushed up. Myson takes him down. Fancy one for himself, pushing up there, taking down Champ. But Chubi could be going into a nice little +10 here if he plays this right. Being cautious, pushing up. Does spot a scope there towards the top of the street. Is Patrick G, the Hawkeye, as Warhammer pointed out, but has managed to escape. So now Chubi has to hold this flower area just to not allow Refuse to get even a chance. But Guana's taking no notice, drops down Ono. But Chubi with the reply, fancy one for himself, and it's all on Guana's, I believe. From car park, gets tagged up from those flowers. It must have been Chubi there, dropping a beautiful deagle right in his face. Getting the tag, not the frag, but Myson's there just to mop things up with the AK. And just letting Western Wolves have a chance right now.
Let's see where all the action's at. Let's have a look at the Swedish AK beast that is called Froz. Froz with the first nade kill on Pika. It's a very aggressive and fast round. The bomb's
Explosives
already going
planted.
down on the A side. Hiffer with a +10 on Frost and QB. Ono taking down Guana in the back, so it's still a 2-on-2. And Guana is not happy with that. You can see the face in the chat. He is not happy. Still, it is a 2-on-2, and Ono and Myson have a lot of love in the name. And hopefully they can put this love into good use and take this round for the Western Wolves. Myson finishing off both Champ and Hiffer, giving a 2-round deficit to the Western Wolves.
Indeed. Let's pick it up with Guana. He's top fragging for the refused sites, and maybe he's doing all the damage towards B. He's doing rather well before. He's pushing down, but I don't think the answer. Western Wolves, sorry, the old tag dude, that's confused me. Tubey getting the frag. Just to kick Western Wolves into the right way. But we can see a nice mid push coming out from the side. Let's see if Guana's can do the damage. He does do just that onto Fancy. The man with new roots is not working because Tubey has to mop up the sloppy frags. And Fancy left. So let's pick up a Patrick G in the spawn area. Does seem a little bit stuck. Pressure. All even. 3-on-3, but the A push is coming out from Western Wolves. Ono leading the charge with a deagle. The Scotsman taking the last stand. Let's see if he can clinch them another round. Bomb going down with the capable hands of Frods.
Explosives
so,
planted.
go down with ease. Myson in amongst the smoke. Patrick G dropping a nade onto Froz. So now advantage with the refused side. So let's see where Hiffer is. Hiffer making his way into that top spawn house. Flower, if you want to call it the correct name. 25 seconds on the board. Clock ticking. There we go. Myson takes down the first, which was Patrick G. 2-2. Once again, tagged up, has to run away and recoup some of that health because there's 15 seconds on the board. Now, Hiffer goes in for the few. Ono, right amongst the Hiffer, goes down and Ono with the sublime
my god,
deagle.
oh no! What the fuck were you doing in that corner? Oh my god. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Lauren, but that was absolutely amazing from Ono. It was just lying in the corner, 2 men above him, and nobody just paid attention to him, and he's there deagling everybody down, no problem. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Scottish beast. That is. With the first kill on Pickout, Tubey taking down the Hiffer. Guana replying on Ono, Fantasy taking down Guana, Champ killing Fantasy as revenge kill for his fallen teammate. But Tubey and Myson finished this round off very fast, making it 6-2 for the Western Wolves.
Indeed. See a bit of a big push coming out. Beaker just holding spawn, sitting back very casually. He's not going anywhere. Fancy dropping the nade onto his own teammate. That's not how you want to do things. They seem so keen so far, and he finally makes his way towards AR, trying to hold off that mid push, which was coming out. But we can see Fancy's wormed his way through market. Bomb not too far behind. Let's see if he can do any damage. You can see how far back Refuse is sitting. They've let maybe Western Wolves pick up a few too many rounds on attack, and this is how they're adapting. They're just sitting back, holding angles, being very, very cautious, letting Western Wolves take that market area, but they won't get any further. You can see that A-Arch is covered from Pika, I believe, in spawn, and then Champ holding the mid push, and it's exactly that. I can imagine Champ will get the better of Fantasy unless Fantasy drops some beautiful aim any second. Champ missing the shot that he desperately needed. But I can imagine Fan will be calm, cool, and collected. He's thinking, okay, I know where one is. Let's assume where the others are. Here we go. So now, a bit of an A favourable push coming out. Fantasy leading the way. SMG to hand. Let's see if Wallace can get that bomb down now and avoid catching a nade. Flash coming in. Now here comes Hiffer towards that A-bomb side. Does manage to get the tag onto Froz, but not the frag. There's Myson. Steps up to the plate. Deeply one onto Froz. 3-on-3. See if anyone can do the damage. Fancy in a fantastic position to go huge, but there's only one man standing, and it is Guanas. It's a flying no-scope from Ono. Punished. They refuse side, but Fantasy too well trained on that arch to let Guanas even have a glimpse at it. And this is looking like a very much a Western Wolves orientated map.
Fantasy getting back into the game a little bit. After being 0-1-3 down, he is now on 6 kills, 5 kills to 6 deaths. Taking a look at the scoreboard, there is 2 players of the Western Wolves, both on 11 kills, with Ono a decent third with 10. And for the refuse side, it is Guana and Hiffer. Oh, excuse me, it is Guana, sorry. on 8 kills now and 8 deaths. Patrick G taking the first shot on Fantasy with the R700, and Guana, like I said, with his 8th kill on Chubby. And the play is slowing down very quickly. But are playing so defensive. Pika taking down Froz, so it's only Ono and Myson, the dynamic love duo, that is left. Ono gets attacked very heavily. Myson taking down Patrick G. Hiffer taking down Ono. And Champ finishes it off on Myson, making it 7-3, still in favor of the Wolves.
Indeed. Maybe there's a chance to refuse, but let's find out. No idea what the streamer just said. I'm following Tubi myself, who drops down Pika. It does seem a nice fast A push is coming out from the Western side, so they're feeling confident here. They've gone for this a couple of times. They've done a slow A, they've gone for a fast A. They feel like speeding things up because they want to get this round just to give them the edge. Really going to defense. Guana's having none. It drops down Fantasy. Hippo on himself with Tubi with a reply. Taking down 2. Drops Champ with fantastic headshot. Tubi's on a mission, and no one's stopping him until Patrick G flies round with their hell no. Absolutely stamped on that SMG. So 2 remain to 2 of the refused players. Ono in A Arch, Myson in Car Park. She just relaxes. You can see how far back they're happily going to sit. And now Guanas goes on the push, shuts down Ono, punishing him for peeking there. I had a stutter for some unknown reason. God, I can't speak. And now Myson is in a 1-on-2 that could really give them the edge. And let's see if they can do just that. Myson goes on the push. He was ready to take on Guanas, but he shouldn't have done it because he just allowed Refuse back into this game. And what a round for Guanas then.
Yeah, indeed, Guana going absolutely massive that round. He is now on 11 kills,
Yeah.
8 deaths. So he is the only one in the double figures at this moment for the Refuse side. They really need to step it up a little bit. With a 7-5, they still have a decent half-time score come back into this. Guana with the first kill on Ono. Pika taking down Myson with the SMG. Champ taking down Chubby. So this quickly has turned into a 5 versus 2. So Fantasy and Froz have a lot of work to do. But Froz gets taken down by Guana, who again goes pretty massive in this round, and Pika finishing off on Fantasy. 7-5 at half time.
Yeah, and as I said, this being such an even map, I don't think you should be too bothered by that scoreline. It's still close. I think Western Wolves really had to overextend their strats almost to clinch the rounds that, did give them the advantage. When, when they went fast 8, it worked beautifully because Tubi really stepped up and was dominating. They also win on one player to really up. It is Guana's land leading the way on the scoreboard currently for the Refuse side on 13-8. Tubi 14-9. So you can imagine those two have a lovely time in mid if they come against each other. But hopefully they'll be going underway shortly. But you've got to call it now. This is where the big boys come to play, and when they have to step up when it matters. Warhammer, what do you think this is going to go? Because either side, it's pretty even.
I'm still going for if I need to go on experience and personal skill. I do still think that the Western Wolves are going to take this.
So we'll pick it up with Chubby, the man I was just on about, who was doing so well. He's got himself into A. There's not a lot of action here. Guana's the top fragger, finally shut down from Fantasy after he went on a little bit of a rampage. Champ shutting down on it. 3-on-3 coming about. Let's see what we can do here. Western Wolves still holding very firm. You can see Chubby is not leaving A just in case there's a chance of any sort of rotate. Myson holding mid. Finally rotating towards B because he's thinking, actually, I'd better get over here. Champ now make his way out, and we can see the Refuse side converging on this B side. Bomb within the hands of Hiffer, but not for long because Myson, the turret, is there standing tall, but he's shut down by Champ. And now 2-on-2. Now both of the Western Wolves players are towards market. I believe we're going to have Fantasy and B Arch, I assume, and he is. Chubby going on the rotate all the way around behind. So I imagine if Refuse get this plant in somehow rather quickly, they could avoid the pressure from Tubi. Fantasy setting up them, does get a player flying towards him. Patrick G, sublime play, and now it's all on Tubi, and not for long, because Champ puts him out of his misery. And what a fantastically played slow B round then. So well done, Refuse. They look comfortable on this side now.
Indeed. Refuse doesn't, they don't mind that they're playing against the Western Wolves. They are standing tall, holding their own. Oh no, with the car bomb on Pika. Note to self, don't stand near a car, it can blow up. Hiffer taking down Fantasy with the golden AK. He is the bomb carrier for the Refuse side. His teammate crawling past the wall, and I don't know what he's doing, but I think... I don't know what he's doing, but he's... Okay. Guana taking down, oh no, in the meantime. 4 on 3. Hiffer is finally decided to move a little bit up. He's now near the backside. Guana again on Tubi. Guana going massive in market. Jumping, spamming around every corner. Patrick G taking on Froz with the SMG. And it's all up to Myson. The stable XH2K powerhouse. But he gets taken down by Champ with the AK 7-all.
I cannot believe how well Refuse are playing right now. They're utilising every moment and playing as a complete unit. So I'm going to watch Patrick G, the scope all the way out the Refuse side, doing brilliantly towards the later end of the round. Let's see if we can get the early picks. Yep, shuts down Fantasy with an A from Foz with the reply, avenging his teammate. With a B, I believe it's a bit of a split. You can see Myson has to pick up that SMG, making way down, but he's splitting off towards B Archers. Guanas drops down Tubi, opening up this A site, and you can see how much control Refuse are getting over this market area. And now 4 players to only 2, because Guanas is not stopping for anyone. This man is on a mission and no one is stopping him. Ono has to go on the push, as does Myson. Champ punishing Myson, but even thinking of beating him, and now the Scotsman has to go solo, tagging up Champ, but Champ does manage to skim away. Now Ono is in a 1-on-4, and I just don't see him doing this, but the man has done greater things, so I wouldn't put it past him just as of yet, and I hope he proves me wrong. Scotsman's one of Champ's there, and what a Champ takes down the Scotsman, and now giving Refuse the advantage. I can't believe it.
He was the Champ on the spawn. And in the end, he kept being the Champ. Guana is on, like you said, on a mission. The man is on 18 kills now. He has been going absolutely massive in the last few rounds. He tags up Myson, and Myson runs away for his life, but he cannot. Guana takes him down. Oh no, replies on Patrick G, so the scope is down. Ono finally having a little bit of an upper hand on Patrick G. Froz with the double kill on Champ and Pika. Guana again takes down Tubi, and Ono shuts him down. The man on the mission is now on a vacation. So it is Hiffer versus Ono and Froz. Ono and Froz pretty tight together there in the A bend. Yeah, the market area. The bomb is going towards the B side. Hiffer, what are you doing, Hiffer? Ono with a beautiful headshot, taking him down, making it 8-all again.
Well, I'm going to follow Guana's here, as he is doing all the damage for Refuse, and they're going for a nice fast A push, I hope, with Pika leading the way. Smoking out towards that car park, hindering the vision, but you can see smoking into that flower house. Tubi standing tall though, AK work coming in absolutely key, but Guanas is not stopping for anyone as he's starting out on the site. Went for full planety. Hopefully the cover is there. Let's find out. The bomb is down, folks. Just in time before Tubi's nade just shuts him out of there. But Patrick G with the revenge frag. It's now bomb ticking, although the player advantage is with Western Wolves. I think Refuse can pull us back. Hipper in car park with Patrick G behind. Where's that last player? Here is Champ holding the back just in case anyone thinks they can rotate. But look at all the Western Wolves players absolutely on the hunt, on the prowl. Hipper stands still, takes down Froz. And oh no! Full defused it. I didn't even see it. What a play
What?
from the Scotsman.
What a strategy! All the Western Wolf players go massively on the attack, and Ono sits back and defuses the bomb, no problem whatsoever. Let's take it away with Chubby. Chubby has picked up the AK. Chubby with the car bomb on Factory G. Pika with a double kill on the dynamic lock duo Ono and Meissen. They both fall. Chubby with a beautiful eagle shot down on Hippa. Fantasy on Champ. But Pika with his third of the round taking on Frost. Chubby replying on Guana. So the Danish powerhouse is down, and Chubby again on Pika, making it 10-8 in favor of Wolves.
And what a round from Chubby, the man who's very reminiscent of his brother in Rio, who's so versatile at picking up any weapon. You know, they can vary from SMG to AK comfortably. And Guana's now going on the mid push. Does spot one in the market. Can he get the frag? Yes, he can. Takes down Fantasy, the ex-TCM, the ex-Dignitas, absolute superstar. See if Garners can keep up this damage. There's two players just to his left. Can't imagine those is there, but here we go. This race going towards him. Meissen takes out the danger round with the headshots, and now all is even. 4 on 4. Can refuse, pull off this round without their superstar player currently. If they're trying to draw out the fire of Chubby, but I don't think Chubby will rise to the occasion. He's too cool, calm, and collected. Pika gets the barrel frost. Patrick G shuts down on the opposing scope, and now 4 on 2. Only Chubby and Meissen remain. B push coming out, but the rotate is definitely on. Top of the street is now just filled with wolves, absolutely hunting down this B site. There's a player right amongst them, and it was Pika who does shut down Chubby. Meissen with the reply, avenging his fallen teammate, and it was Meissen in a 1 on 3, but not for long, because Champ wants to pull this one back, and he's not letting this go by any long shot.
This is still anybody's game. I mean, there was a 2-round deficit twice, and twice they're just on the comeback. I mean, there's no telling who is going to win this. I'm clueless at the moment. It might be the first nade kill on Champ. Pika taking out Fantasy. The man just doesn't have the luck. He just isn't going the way he should go at this point. Not what you expect from such a powerhouse player. Frost taking down Guana with the headshot. Ono with the exploding barrel on Hiffer. Now that's something you don't want to see. Chubby taking down Pick, and it's all on Patrick G. Oh my god, that could have been a +10 if he played his cards right, but Chubby takes him down with the Deagle. Western Wolves only losing one player that round and making it 11-9.
The comeback may be on, and Western Wolves didn't look so comfortable for a couple of rounds, letting Refuse get back into this, but maybe the tides are turning. Seems a bit of an A push coming out from Refuse. Let's pick it up with Guana's, the man who cannot be moved currently. He's going on the Steam mission, and he doesn't seem to be stopping, smoking his way, but it doesn't matter. He's got a bomb, and he wants to plant it. Chubby gets a little bit of spray out, but doesn't manage to even tag him up. Now here comes the plant. Will it be a full plant? Again, it does seem as though it is. Keep Ono away from there, boys, because there could be a full defuse. Do not trust it. Splashes coming in. Fancy on the A side. Does drop down Guano. Darts out somehow. Managing to stay alive, but look how many Western Wolves are in that A-arch. I almost want a nade to land on their heads right now. Got to get away from their Champ. Punishing Chubby with the barrel. And now Meissen with the refined Pika. 3 on 4. Make it a 3 on 2 because Froz is not stopping as Hiffer goes down to his A-work. Champ with the reply on Ono with the nade. But now Patrick G takes down Fancy to even it up, but Froz takes him down. It's a 1-on-1. It's Meissen against Champ. 11 seconds on the board. Can Champ do this? And yes, he can, folks. He's not letting this go for anything. 10-11. What a scoreline, and what a play from Refuse. I can't believe how close this game is. It's so tit for tat currently.
The action is left, right, and center. You can't even blink with your eyes. There's like massive explosions everywhere. People dropping left, right, and center. This is action, ladies and gentlemen. If you do not like this game, you do not like PC gaming. This is where the action's at. This is. Everybody would love this sort of match. So close, so close. It's absolutely lovely. Guana with the first kill on Meissen. Chubby taking out Pika and Fly. Still 4 on 4. Fantasy taking down Hiffer. Hiffer denied. Prowl. Bomb is loose on the catwalk. They know it. One in Wooden Fantasy backstabbing them. Patrick G taking down Tubi. Fantasy taking down Champ. Frost on Tijuana. And it's only Patrick G left against two, but no, he is denied by the AK of the Swedish powerhouse that is Frost.
I'm going to pick it up with Tubi. Let's see if he can really clinch this round for his team. It's come down to the wire. This is the round that could really change everything for Refuse to beat someone like Western Wolves. That is a title you want. Tubi getting rid of one. The real danger. Tubi on a mission. Takes down Champ. Patrick G finally shuts him down. Patrick G with a +10 on to Fancids. Already been called GG. Guana's not having faith in Patrick G. How can you not? The man is doing rather well, but until he gets a flash in his face. And it could be almost too little, too late. As he seems a little bit nervous as players converging on his side. There's literally one at every corner. The player just to his left, he knows it, he can smell he's there. Who is it? I don't know, it is. Froz gets the tag, not the frag, on to Patrick G. And now Patrick, you've got to get moving. It's all on you, I understand it. But come on, let's go. He's a little bit nervous, a little bit cautious, makes his way back to spawn. Just has a little bit of a prone. Hopes maybe Frost goes the wrong way, but they're literally dancing around each other right now. Frost is literally behind him. And this is what it's going to come down to, folks. Who turns around? And Frost is there.
And that is GG. Western Wolves take it 13-10 and 2-1 in maps. It was an absolutely delightful match to cast. And I want to thank AAA for giving me the opportunity. I want to thank Panic for being my buddy. James for filling in, and Lauren. Much love. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, folks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and do keep your eyes on the thread and tell us how this went, and make sure you show your love for this amazing config, by the way, from Poppy there. And do stick around.